Dom, what is this year like for you? Kind of trying to, take a step forward after last year.
Yeah, I think this year's just about growth for me. Last year I went through some struggles, and I'm past all of that now. So I think this year's just kind of a fresh start for me, and the goal is for this team to come together and play really well. So just trying to do my part to be the best teammate and player on the field for everybody here.
Where's the biggest area of your, of pitching you think you've grown?
I think mentally, last year was kind of hard with all the attention I had, and then not performing to the capabilities that I believed I could. So I think this year it's just a little bit more mental clarity and just being able to do what I want to do and just perform to the best of my abilities.
Did it mean anything that the coaches kept sending you out there no matter what?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge trust thing in showing that they believe in me, and I think when you have people that believe in you, it's hard to give up on yourself when you have that support system. So it means a lot to me that they're able to stick with me throughout the year despite all the struggles, and made it easier to come back here and knowing that they're willing to work with me to get better.
How much did the pitching in Omaha help kind of motivate you after the year ended last year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it didn't go the way I wanted it to, and I think it just makes me more eager to try to get back there and be able to compete and have the performance that my team want and for everybody.
What do you think of this team? What's the strengths of this team, and maybe what do you guys possibly worry about a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a young team, so the experience, there's going to be a lot of guys that are playing college baseball for the first time, or getting more opportunities than they did at previous schools. And I think this year is just about coming together and just playing baseball that we can.
You were young at one point, and you were in the same situation. What advice would you have to these young guys to try and get them acclimated?
Yeah, I think just going out and doing the best that you can. Don't put too much pressure on the moment and not try to do too much. I think everybody here is talented. There's a reason that they're here. So I think if you can just put all the mental blocks by and just go out there and play, that's the best thing to do.
Kind of feels not too long ago when you were stepping onto that mound for the first time. Now you're in their third year. How much are you kind of embracing that leadership role, mentor role?
Yeah, I mean, it's been cool. I mean, the last 2 years I had Sam Highfill and Logan Whitaker that they were always seen as the veterans and older guys. So now I've kind of taken on that role a little bit more, and I think it's just kind of being that guy that is there for the younger guys. So I know there's nerves that go into playing in college baseball for the first time, so I think just being that support character for them and leading by example and just going out there and doing what I can.
Having that experience of playing a lot as a freshman, how much does it help you in kind of helping the younger guys that are going through that same situation?
Yeah, I mean, it's a culture shock for everybody, so definitely having like that experience at a young age it's helpful to kind of give guidance to them and help them to just not get too out of sync and do what they can.
What's it been like playing for Coach Avent? What has he meant to this program?
Coach Avent's an icon, and he's just the best out there, and he believes in this team, and he does anything he can for our players, and I know that he believes in all of us, and he's a great leader.
I know your career's kind of winding down here, but you look around at some of the things that are taking place, the facility-wise. How cool is to see that getting done, even though it probably won't affect you much?
Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely have to come back and check it out when it's fully done. But I'm excited for the next phases of this program and seeing the stadium get built. It's a long time coming, so definitely deserve it.
How much have you seen Alex grow between his freshman year last year and going into his sophomore year?
Yeah, I know he went through some struggles last year too, and I think he's just kind of embraced it, and he's put the work in, and I believe that he's going to have a really good year. And I know that behind the plate he's been growing as well, and as a teammate he's a good guy, so that's the kind of guy you want to root for.
How great can this bullpen be behind you guys, and not just the back end of it, but the bullpen as a whole?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of options with the bullpen. I think we have a lot of guys that can go somewhat distance out of the pen, and I think that's a good bridge for bringing in the closers that we have. And it's going to be interesting to see how our coaches utilize it and how we're able to kind of put the pieces together to make it work.
And then the leverage of having the two closers, like you say.
Yeah.
That's really unique.
Yeah.
How common is that from what you've seen?
it's not too common. I mean, I know there's a lot of different college baseball programs that have different systems that they run, but I think us having several options to go to late in the game, I think it definitely helps us. So keep the other team like unexpecting. So.
Anything else for Dom?
Thanks.